Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Just eases him off the ball. Out towards the flank. Crosses it in here. Oh, well played, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's going to go a long way. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's delightful. That is good progress on the left. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Vieira. Tries to... Decent chance! Goal! Brazil! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Chooses to go cross-field. And this is Gerrard, and the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Distributed tidily. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Very nicely done. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a little off target. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Aubameyang. Ronaldinho.
Brazil always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tower.
Shot a goal! Well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus.
Roberto Carlos! Nesta tries to clear. And here's Roberto Carlos. That's the throw. Cafu. And this is... And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Can he finish? But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. And he's in on goal! Great challenge, timed to perfection. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
This is a promising build-up. Messi. Roberto Carlos.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bale stood his ground strongly. Some really good ball movement. And the shot! Fantastic from Aubameyang! He's got himself an absolute peach. Into the lead once more.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Shevchenko. Knocks it out wide. Hangs in a header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Knocks it into space. Not where it came from. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. Oh, that's superb. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's been flattened there. And that signals the end of the first period. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Brazil leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 11. Sai para a entrada do jogador.
Gets us going once more.
Camisa 10.
Cafu, and it's Rivaldo. Ronaldinho. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Davids. Cafu, and it's been played through. Shevchenko. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Brazil dragged themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, can he finish? And it's a goal! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Brazil have their lead. Now it's Aubameyang. Bale, who can single-handedly make a difference. Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's neat. There's the shot! And a neat finish! And this is getting better and better. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Brazil now in a position far more desirable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rivaldo, quality ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rivaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Nedved. Nedved. It's a pretty loose pass. Kaka. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now the ball's gone astray. Oh no, this does not look good. And the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Gives it back. And it's lofted through here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ronaldinho looking to receive it in space. He won't be happy with that one. He is through here. Nedved. And the shot's on here. Oh, sweet feet. Picked out brilliantly. And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! That is just a piece of art! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that's it.